Yep. You know how I said that, like, I knew that one day would come along and we wouldn't have the sizes anymore for the rest of the season? I was right. The whole day was pretty much, I would like a 7.5, an 8, an 8.5, or a 9, narrow, slim, or quad. Like, 7.5 to a 9, narrows. First thing to go in the store. It's all any of my customers wanted today. Either that or they wanted to return something, which is kind of depressing. And well, granted, I didn't do any of my own returns, which was nice. Like, I still felt bad because it was a lot of returns. Like, every other customer, at least, was bringing something back, and I was like, dang, it kind of sucks for this week. I mean, it was good for last week, but it kind of really sucks for this week, you know? Yeah, that's no good. I got to call a bunch of people. That's like my favorite thing to do. I love calling people and letting them know that their shoes have come in. Because, like, either they're just polite about it and they're like, oh, thanks, or they, like, get really excited. And it's so cute, especially with the little ladies. Like, they're just like, oh, my shoes have come in. Why, thank you so much for calling me. And I'm like, I just made their day. Cool. It's nice. Um, we had I think it was two people come in and request applications today, which is weird. Like, new people in the shoe store family, it's always a little awkward at first. I mean, at first, eventually you settle in and everything, but it's been a while since we've gotten anybody who's like new that's been able to stay for a long time. Um, so yeah, it's weird. You have to break them in, and a lot of people aren't used to our sense of humor, and that takes some adjusting for a lot of people. Oh, you gotta be tough. You have to be a tough cookie to put up with all the crap we give you. Um, Laura got asked out. That's awesome. I personally have never been asked out while working, but she has a few times. It's just hilarious because every time she's just like, ah, I got asked out again. And I don't know, we were talking about it afterwards, and she's like, you don't hit on people at work, and I'm like, it's okay. It's one thing if they're like, hey, you're cool, can I get your number? Maybe we could have dinner sometime. Like, that's cool because, like, when else are they gonna ask you? You know, they only know you from where you're working. But hey, I think we should go out sometime. Really? You don't ask people out that way. You have a plan. Like, you set something up in your mind, something that may seem remotely appealing to them. Like, hey, I was just wondering if you'd like to have dinner with me sometime. Or, hey, this great new movie came out. Do you want to go see it? Something, some activity. Or, how do you feel about bowling? Are you strongly opposed, strongly in favor? What are your general feelings about this? Something other than, hey, do you want to go out sometime? Yeah, no. No, I don't. I'm sorry. Um, anyway, I mean, it's like if it's decent and it's respectable and it's fast, you can ask me out at work. I'm cool with that, but don't just make it like weird and awkward. And don't make an excuse to come in. So help me, this poor guy bought socks. And it's like $22 to get rejected. Not smart. If you're gonna come in, just be honest with me and be like, hey, I came in here to ask you out. And I want to know, do you want to have dinner sometime? Or play, go bowling? Bowling's cool. Yeah, so there's that. What else? Oh, so the bunny, little bunny. I got tested over it today, and I pretty much failed miserably. It took me like 4 times to get the gun loaded. The price gun with all the stickers and the little bunny. Yeah, 4 times. And the first 2 times, I kind of screwed it up pretty badly. Like, I got some paper jammed in there, wasted a bunch of stickers, which I felt bad doing, but oh well. I mean, I learned. So one day, whenever everybody else is like dead or something, I can run the shoe store and load that sticker gun myself. Load it. Because it goes over. It's explaining my gestures. It goes over and then in, and then up, back, around, down, and then through the back. I got it. And then you have to pull the trigger and chomp the little bunnies and mash them into bunnies too, which is really just dreadful. Oh, this isn't work, but on the way to work, I was driving and I like see this fuzz out of the corner of my eye. And I'm like, oh, fuzz, and then I turn and it's like a spider right here in front of my face. I'm like, oh, I can't kill you. I'm under a vow. So I like grab a piece of paper and I scoop him up and I blew him out the window. And I really hope he didn't die or get run over, which he probably did. But anyway, that was my day. That was my work life. Thrilling.